If you're in there, I will be right there. I just have to go and fix this thing on YouTube that I have to do in order to comply. Hold on, now why is it telling me set a reminder? No, I should be live now. Why am I setting a reminder? Oh, I am live now. Okay, so now hopefully I can fix it. Hi Laughing Lori, hi Carolyn. I can see you because I'm in here trying to fix this, but now I can't. 1 second, I just have to go and they make us do this in a different way now, so it's like a two-step process. Okay, got that. And oops, no. No, it didn't work again. Okay. Now I've got to set the age. I'll be right there. Where do I? Okay. No, it's not made for kids. And hang on 1 second. Okay, and okay. Now I think we're all good. Should be. Let me see. Yes. Okay. Back to the chat. All right. So hi Mary Kim. Hi Peggy. How are you? Hi Danny. Hi Lisa. The notification scared you. Oh no. Hey Leah. Hi your best friend. Hey Sharon. Hi Kathy. Hi Carolyn. Let's see. Hi Mandy. Hi Crystal. Mary Beth. Laughing Laura. Got you before there. Carol Boyce. Hi again. Let's see who's Crystal. I got you right. And so Sakura. Hello. Chico. Hi again. Julie T, hello. Evie Scorpio, hi. Okay, so where's my drink? Here it is. Oh, there's a funny story. I will have to show you. Is Whisper to Me here yet? Hi, Lynette Brown. I don't think she's here. I haven't seen her. Hi, Hennessy. Has anyone seen Whisper to Me yet? I opened her package. I made a video. Of course, I didn't get it up yet. That'll be tomorrow. Still have to get J Bill's up. Oops. To get Jimmy's unboxing of his sneakers and his watch up. Okay. And then I have to... Oh no, I don't have to do that yet. Okay. Hi, Peggy. I think I got you right. Let's see. Did I miss somebody? I'm waiting for Whisper to Me because I wanted... Hey, Sassy Darcy. Hey, Jessie. Anyway, before she comes in, I'll tell you a story real quick. Does anybody remember when there was someone sending bombs from Texas? Somebody was sending bombs through the mail from Texas like 2 years ago. Anybody remember that? And they gave the town of Texas that they were coming from, the packages were coming from. Does anyone remember that? Lisa, I got you, right? Yeah. I'm drinking kombucha, Laughing Lori, yep. Does anybody remember that? About 2 years ago, 3 years at the very most. Okay, Sakura, you remember that. Bombs were coming in the mail from Texas, and they gave the specific town in Texas they were coming from. I don't remember what the town was. Okay? Hi, Stephanie. What is it? Friday night server fever? Negative, you don't remember that, Tico? 2 years ago, I can't remember yesterday. It was 2 years ago. Okay. Does anybody remember what the town was? Hi, Kathleen. Hi, Led Zepp. Backdoor, hi. Hi, Lynette. Does anybody remember the town? It's not that important, but whatever town it was, let's say it was Waco. It wasn't Waco, but let's just say it was Waco. Okay, well, listen to this, because I was just thinking about this with opening the present tonight. So that was in full swing, and I mean full swing, okay? I get a lot of boxes, you know, I'm not doing the holiday gift guide this year, but when I do the holiday gift guide, I get a lot of boxes, but I get a lot of boxes even without that. So boxes coming to the house is not a big thing. So it was around, I think, the time of, like, when I was getting a lot of boxes. Jimmy brings in some mail. I'm not joking. He brings in a plain cardboard box. And I said, who's that from? And now, mind you, we have been following this thing on the news. And so, again, the town is not Waco, but I can't remember the town, so I have to use Waco just for this story reenactment telling. He goes, I don't know, there's no name on the return address, just Waco, Texas. And I said, very funny. You know, because now I'm thinking, like, okay, he knows that he's trying to play around with me or something, right? Like, every time that I think he's joking, he's not joking. When I think he's not joking, he's joking. It's crazy. I can't win. So I said, are you serious? Waco, Texas? Come on, are you joking around? Who's it really from? And he said, there's no return address. It's Waco, Texas. So then I said, Waco, Texas? Right? Yeah, Waco, Texas. Do you remember what's going on from Waco, Texas? And he's like, oh my gosh. I'm like, get that out of the house, right? So he goes running with it outside. And then I think I know he took a picture of it. I'm trying to think if he called the police. And, you know, I can't even remember what was in the box. It was really weird, but anyway, it just made me laugh. Because he didn't even... Serial bombings. It was March. Is that when it was? So then, maybe I told that story last March then. No, I was not, no, March, no. No, it's on Facebook then. I know I've said it's on Facebook that I did it. March, okay, so it'll be 2 years. Okay. Was it Austin? Okay. Get it out of the house. And then he said he was going to open. I said, don't open it. He said, I'm going to open it outside or something with like a stick. I don't know what he was doing. But I just saw something about one of those package bombs because that somebody must know something, that crime series. There's that guy, is it Randy Gravetz? That got the bomb, the flashlight bomb. Somebody else, I was just seeing, for CB radios, did you see that? He was a young kid, he was a teenager, and he sold CB radios, and some guy in, I think it was Indiana, got really upset because he was sent the wrong CB radio. So he sent the kid a pipe bomb, killed him, and took his mother's, like, fingers off and her knee over a CB radio. An older guy. That's how he dealt with the situation. I just saw that. It was the same kind of pipe bomb that had hex nuts and stuff, because that was like the gravets or whatever pipe bomb that was. Don't ask me why I brought this up with, I was just opening up Whisper to Me's package, and I don't know, not that I thought she was sending me a pipe bomb. It just made me think about a package. It just had me, I don't know, I thought about that, and I said, I've got to tell them that story. Is Whisper to Me here yet? I was hoping, hi VST. Hi Mrs. Roger Rabbit. Okay, I'll show your ornaments. A lot of you said sent in ornaments, and I'll show them. That kid used to rip people off. The bomber was nuts. Yeah. Where did we just see that, Evie? Where was that? Where did we just see that? Today? Did you just see that today too? I feel like I'm losing it. I don't even know where I saw that. Was it ID Discovery Headline News? Where was that? Hi Pretty in Pink. Hi Julie Hart. Hi Brenda. Hey, Backdoor. Because it's the holidays and crazy stuff like that happens. Yeah, I guess. Oh, she was here. She was here at the last one, and I told her I was going to open her Happy Mail. And I did. And I made a video. I just don't have it up, but I wanted to show it, and I want to make sure she's here. You were just reading about that bomber from... You were just reading about the bomber from Vermont? There's another bomber in Vermont? Oh, you don't mean the bomber from Vermont. You mean the... You saw that on the... Yeah, oh, last year? Wait, I didn't see that on YouTube. I'm certain I saw that on TV today, Evie. Jimmy had headline news on... Was it YouTube? No. It was on TV. Now I'm lost. I think it was on TV. Hi, Danetta. In March of 19, someone mailed Marquise a package. Oh, wait a minute. But this isn't the one with the CB radios, is it, Lisa? Because that kid's name was Steven or something like that. And the guy that did it was Mike Dean. Not Mike Dean. Mike Dean's somebody else that worked for me. The last name was Dean. Richard Dean? What was his name? Something Dean. Family man and everything. Chris Dean. Okay, but his name is Marcus? Oh, I thought it was $400. Was that... You were just reading about it? I think it was on Headline News. Were you watching Headline News earlier, or Forensics? It was about forensics. Remember maybe it was Forensic Files? What were you watching? I'm really confused, Lisa. Because I saw it today and it wasn't on YouTube. Hi, the Colorado. I think it was Forensic Files. Hi, Nerd Love. The alleged... Has anyone done the ornaments with decoupage? What kind of ornaments? I've done decoupage. You mean those ornaments? The glitter ones? Chris Dean, Vermont teenager, right. Where did you see it? Because I probably saw it. You were reading it? I definitely wasn't reading it. It was on the TV. Frisco. That's it. Frisco. So, December of 2018. Then that fits my story. That fits my story because that's when I get a lot of packages. I'm sure I could find a Facebook post with that. So wait, if it was December of 2018, then it was going into 2019. That was last year. Okay. The glitter balls. It's awful about... Oh my gosh, yes. Led Zepp girl, right? Did you guys hear that? About the young 18-year-old college student at Barnard College in New York City. And it appears that a 13-year-old is one of the ones that was responsible for robbing and stabbing her. And she died. She made it to she got to one of like the guard posts, security posts, but she died. Horrible. Yes, and Frisco is the city connected to where I live. Oh, really? Okay. Hi, Cindy. You went to Family Dollar. They have 5-piece. They're good size. Oh, yeah? Really good deals? Good. It's really tragic. Yeah. Terrible. But there was like, how many of them? 3 or something? I don't know. I can't even imagine a 13-year-old. Security. Yeah, she made it there, but it was too late. I think she was from Virginia. 13, yep. There were multiple involved there. Hi, Vala. So I'm just going to show some pictures. People sent in their ornaments that they were making, and I said I'd show the pictures. So I'm going to show the pictures, and then maybe Whisper to Me will get here. Okay. Where did I put the pictures? Here? Right here. Okay. All right, so Marilee Wink said, this reminded me of you the other night when you went through the drive-thru. Rolling up to the Starbucks drive-thru with the body was found by a farmer in the middle of his... Wait. Hold on a minute. I have to look at this for a second. So it's a picture of Yoda, or Baby Yoda. Is that the Baby Yoda? And it says, rolling up to the Starbucks drive-thru window with the body was found by a farmer in the middle of his soybean field in an advanced stage of decomposition. And then it says, pausing my brutal murder podcast so the lady at the drive-thru does not think I'm a psychopath. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Absolutely. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yes, Marilee, that's very, very fitting. Okay. Now, let me see. To Scooter, I didn't get to read your email. Okay. Tamara went on a dumpster dive. Not really a dumpster dive, but she said she took two, hold on a minute. She took 2 noodles, swim noodles, pool noodles. Okay. And duct taped them together. And now she was hot flying, I think she means hot gluing, but she put hot flying ornaments that the neighborhood association threw away. And she's making a huge wreath for her fence. She has a huge Christmas party next Saturday, supposed to be 65 in Houston. Okay, so here's the wreath that she's working on with discarded ornaments and some pool noodles. Okay, she's not finished, but she's started. That's a huge, huge wreath. And okay, and then we've got another picture, which would be this one. So she's hot gluing, and good job. Huge wreath. That's a good idea. Swim noodles. And somebody's crock is over there. Somebody's crockless. Okay. Very good. That looks good. Let's see the finished product on your fence. Okay. All right. And we've got some other talented people. Let me see. Linda, I got your email just now. I'll check it out. Oh, wait a second. Linda's telling me something. Linda, I just got these emails now. I haven't taken a look. Oh, wow. Okay, I will look at this after, Linda. I just got it now. I'll check it out. All right, I'll check it out, Linda. Thanks. Now let's see. Peggy has sock crafts. Okay, so this is Peggy Johnson. These are Peggy's sock crafts. So cute. You made the little bird? Oh wow. Did you design that yourself or did you see someone? And the snowman is a sock? Wait, you say, I'm still working on the centerpiece, so if it isn't finished yet, I have several more snowmen. I have some other new ideas for the penguins and the snowmen. I've got to get on that tomorrow. I have several more snowmen, but I gave them to my mother. I used a sock from each family member and make their snowman family. Oh, very cute. And these are just a few that I finished up. Okay, so Peggy, I'm confused here. Is this just the centerpiece? This is not a sock. These are not socks here. This is the centerpiece, and then the next picture is the socks. Sock snowman, right? I think I have it right here. I hope so. Okay, so there's... Oh, and you made a little gnome guy, too. Oh, look at the little mouse. Very cute. J-Bell's made a really cute mouse, too. I think I have a... Do I have a picture somewhere? It's on my phone. I wish she'd send it to me in the mail. I like the Germ-X behind them, Peggy. That's always good. I have that same bottle right behind me. I think mine might be a little bigger. Okay. Very cute. And the penguin, very, very cute. Oh, they're adorable. Very nice. Very cute. Okay, let's see who else is in the mailbag with their craftiness. And I'm sorry, I've been so far behind in email. Now, Sassy, you say, hold on a minute, I gotta ask Sassy a question. Sassy, you sent me a video, that's your video. Does it have any music in it? Let me just go back to the chat. Does it have any music in it, Sassy, Darcy? Sassy Darcy. I know she was here. Hi, Lacey. That reminds you of the wreaths that each of your children made out of coat hangers from preschool? Yeah, Sharon. J-Bell's made a really cute mouse, too. I gotta get a picture of it. Hi, Montana Sky. Yeah, right. Not yet. Oh, Sassy. No music. Okay, all right. Okay, so Sassy's got his, hold on. Let me get Sassy's video. Hang on. Okay, Sassy said we can play this. This is her Snow Babies video. Oh, you said it right in there, Sassy. I should have opened the email. Oh my gosh, yeah. That would have been helpful. Okay. Hang on, I've got to move the video over. Hold on, video. Here we go. Okay. Aww. Aww. That's the little baby one. Very cute. Ow. Nice. Aw. That was a little blank. Oh, that one is cute. Very cute. Wow, you made a lot. Oh my gosh, you were busy. Oh, I like those where they have little, like, oh wow, now you keep, you're adding something, like the paper chains, the lights, wow. Oh my goodness. Little baby. Oh, those are great. You're certainly busy. Did you make them for a craft fair or something, or did you just like get and so into it? Oh my gosh, look at that guy. Oh, that's great. That was great. Thank you for sharing. Okay, let's see what else we have. Deb has, what does this say? Oh, you're making snowflakes? Okay, let's see what Deb Kent in Australia. Let's see. She's making some beaded snowflake ornaments. Very nice. And then you've got some more here. Very cute. Very nice, Deb. Okay, let's see who else we have. I know that, hang on. Oh, wow. Hold on, I just gotta answer this. Hang on. This is so weird that I just got this when somebody just sent something here. Okay, so let me go back to Oh, here, I knew I had another one. Okay. Let's see. Tamara said her daughter is a first grade teacher. We're making these for her students. Found everything at Target in the dollar section. 4 large ornaments for $3 and a bag of snow pellets for $1. So let's see what they're making. Oh, so cute. Oh, is that a picture? That would be a picture of every student would be in there, and then that would go to their parents as a gift. That's a nice gift to give parents. That's really cute. Wow. And did you print how did you print the tag? Did you do it on a printer or you did it on a Cricut or something? Very nice. Very cute. Very cute. Okay, let's see what else we have. Let's clear some of that out now. Let's see. I don't know. I know I said that. Let's see. I know someone else sent something through. Oh, yes, Mrs. Roger Rabbit. I knew somebody. Okay. Oh, and then Attacor. Attacor has ornaments here. Hang on. So Attacor said, these are the ornaments that I mentioned during the live tonight. I did the back in glitter. This was 6 years ago, but these are my baby boys. So these are Attacor's ornaments of her baby boys. Oh, very nice. You should be very proud. Attacor, thank him for his service. And then we have her other baby boy. Very nice. Is he a drummer? Is that, I can't see, that looks like drumsticks, right, in his hands? I'm pretty sure. It must be because, no, the organ? Does that say organ on the side? No, it's a G, right? Original? Corey. I see the musical notes, so, and then I see the drums on top, so he's got to be a drummer. Okay. Very nice. And let's see, Patricia. Pat L. These were the ornaments she mentioned. Let's see, Pat L's ornaments. Oops, I've got to make this bigger. Come on. The monkey. Okay. This is the one she was talking about, and there's another picture of it with the cardinal on it. Hang on. Are these two different ones? Is that in your car? Hold on. Hold on. That's very nice. I am always with you. I like that a lot. So you made it look like kind of like almost like a gazing ball. Right? And then she has her glitter ornaments that she did with the Mop and Glow. And then after she swept up all the glitter, she mopped the whole house like crazy. No, but that would be some commercial, right? After I swept up all the glitter. Very nice. So you got some of the lights too? Good job. Very good. Thanks for sharing. Okay, let's see now. Did we get everybody? Mrs. Roger Rabbit. I think she's our last one. So she said that her husband said they need to get more ornaments. He's a fan. I'll be trying the glitter ones that are already, I'll be trying to glitter the ones that are already beaded tomorrow. My bed is covered in glitter, so I'm going to get him to hit Hobby Lobby before I tell him how much of a mess I have made over here. LOL. Oh my goodness, that must be fun, waking up and shake the glitter off. Isn't there a song about that, getting up and shaking the glitter off? She's literally doing it. Okay, let me make this a little bigger. These are really nice. Look at this one. Is this the one you must have been talking? It's got like a rainbow in it. See, you must have mixed it. How did you do that? You mixed it in a cup or something? I don't know what you did there. Good job. Very nice. Are those plastic or glass? Did you got them at Hobby Lobby, you said, right? Very nice. I like the purple. The purples are nice too. Did you get the glitter from Hobby Lobby too? Very nice. Okay, did I get everyone? I've got a lot. I haven't been through mail in like 2-3 days. Wait, I've got some more. Ooh, she did the glitter ones. Hang on. I mean, she did the beaded ones. Very nice. How did you get this rainbowish glitter? Is that the special one you mixed? Where'd you get that glitter from? Where would one go to buy that if they wanted to buy that? Something, oh, Buck, if somebody wanted to buy those plates that were on the piano, where would you go to get those? Oh, Denmark, Sweden, wherever it was. Okay. Very nice. Yeah, the glitter looks good. Okay. So she says the gold is a one-off. The gold is a one-off. I wanted to see if I can make one from chainmail. Chainmail. It was a bit of a pain. I think it came out all right. The rest are Miyuki and Swarovski crystal. Oh, wait, there's another picture. Hang on. Oh, chain, very nice. I'm not sure what is a chainmail? Is that something like a? It's not something like a. What is it? Chain letter? Not. What is that? It's very nice, whatever it is. I like the. Yeah, your mix came out nice. It looks like iridescence. Very nice. Okay, now let's see here. All right, I think I've got everybody on this. I hope so. If I missed you, don't worry, we have time. It's not intentional. It's just that there's a lot of mail I have not gone through, and some of you just sent me really long emails. I just saw them because I was having the freak out on the Cricut the last 24 hours straight. So I have to get to that. I haven't even checked my Mommy Ramblings mail in days, and that's really bad of me. Okay. So let's get back. Let me get into the chat and see what's going on. Okay. Oh, somebody said in the chat the other day something like, why do I look this way or why do I look that way? Because I have two monitors and it depends what's on one monitor. If the chat's over here, well, actually when I look at the chat, I go the other way, the opposite way, because I look to the chat. And if I go the other way, it means I'm reading the text on the other monitor. But then I'll read the text sometimes on this monitor, and I'll look over there to see if you can see something, or I don't know. That's what I'm doing. There's 2 monitors. Because somebody asked that in the chat. Why is she looking that way? Like, they thought like somebody was coming in and out, and I kept looking at them, or was scared. I don't know. Oh, that was you, Pat? That's what it is. There's 2 monitors, so there's stuff going on. Okay. I was wrapping presents last night. I used wrapping paper from Tesco. It had wee reindeer and some glitter. I looked like Edward Cullen. The finish up stuff was everywhere. Yeah, my pants are full of glitter. You've got to mix it before you add it to the bulbs. Okay, good to know. Good to know. I use plastic. Yeah, this house we use plastic. I'd like to maybe try a glass one just to see. The chainmail is awesome. What is chainmail? Is it like a chain letter? Because I don't like chain letters. Please don't ever send me a chain letter. I hate them. Hate them. I wouldn't even, if it looks like a chain letter, I wouldn't even open it. I'm trying to see. Mixed. VSTs. Good night. Oh no. Good night, Carrie Lynn. Good night, Carrie Lynn. You're calling in. She was calling in an early night. Oh boy. Hi, William. Hi, Alyssa. Poppies, roses. Hi. You took photos of your baby boys tonight. My younger son has a crazy beard and Einstein hair. He looks like the Unabomber. Oh my goodness. Hi, Pencella. Hey, Kathy from Texas. Hi, Danielle. Okay, a bunch of you came in when I was looking over at crafts. I see you too if I missed you. Hi, Danetta. Hi, Dee Dee. Pretty in pink. You hate them too? Yeah, they like to say that lovely stuff, right? Out of course, yeah. Some of them say, like, it's not going to be a bad thing that happens, but, and then some of them outright say, like, the most horrible things. Hi, Susan. Chainmail was a type of armor. Oh, okay. All right. They use, okay, from Tiny Links of Chain. That's good. I must have missed that day in social studies. Chainmail. Yeah. Is the linkage in the pics they are saying. Yeah, just that's why I don't like those, Danielle, and I don't do them because I don't want to have that hanging over my head. You throw train. Do you care, Linda, if it says that a horrible thing is going to happen if you don't keep that chain going? Because they have the power to do that to you. Wrong chainmail. Mommy, see my comment above Diane. I love my doggies. Hey, J-Bells. J-Bells, send me a picture of your mouse. Oh, no, you can't. I don't know if you have your mouse with you. Okay. If you do have your mouse and you can get it with no problem. If not, it's okay. When the children were small, Santa would bring the red healer's gifts wrapped in paw print wrap. It was messy. Paint and puppies making it? Really? No, nothing happens, Linda. You're not worried at all. That's good. Some people worry. A while ago there was a, I don't know if it was a chain letter. It was like, it was a long time ago. I think it was a dish towel letter. I mean, this is back in the 90s. And my sister sent it to her sister-in-law. And then I guess it was just probably just regular normal stuff. Like she had like a bunch of stuff that was happening. And so my sister's mother-in-law said something like, she was talking about everything that was going on with this woman. I mean, I think she was pregnant at the time. She had another child. And, I mean, nothing happened to the pregnancy or anything, but she said something like, I think she got like a rash, and then she had, I don't know, something happened to the car, and something happened to something else, and I think she had like anxiety anyway, but she goes to my sister, and I don't know, I can't remember if it was the sister-in-law that said to the mother, it's ever since she sent me that chain dish towel letter and I couldn't keep it up, that all this stuff has been happening. But it could just be a self-fulfilling prophecy that she's putting everything to that happening, or it could be just normal things that now she's giving them a reason, and it's the but I don't know, she was so pissed. And her mother-in-law was like, don't ever send her anything like that again. I don't care if it's dish towel, whatever it is, don't ever send that again. But I don't even think it was anything really, like it didn't say like you're going to die or something. You felt weird being the person that hated them? Oh, I don't know anybody that really likes them. You've changed it from Kimberly. The Mike Jones confession. You know what's so weird? Oh my goodness. I was just looking into Mike Jones right before this. Isn't that crazy? I was just looking into it. But we had the Mike Jones confession before. There's another one? Remember the confession? It was horrific. He made another one? I just saw pictures of the suitcases. Horrific. It was fun when you did it. It was nice. Yeah, see, that's what they said from different parts of the country. And I don't think it had a really bad thing in it. But we have snow too. It's snowing again here. Yes, of course she blamed her for the dish towel letter. Yeah, that it was all thanks to her that this is happening. It's updated? Okay, I can take a peek. Your remote just fell. I thought you said, I read your thing as, oh no, my roommate just fell down between the wall and the bed. Your remote, oh, that sucks. We should put a magnet on it, and then you could just stick a little magnet down and pick it up. Everything is her fault, not my fault. Her fault. My sister's fault. Guess what? It's raining in Bonnie, Scotland. Okay, so what would you love to see? Montana sky, snow? 3.5 feet so far? Wow. Down to 9 degrees and dropping. So where was I? Did Whisper to Me didn't come here yet? Okay, well then I'm going to put up the other video. I'm just going to show you what she got me before we move on. Whisper to Me is always listening to everything because she always knows what to get. I mean, like, really knows. I mean, like, really paying attention. Okay. First, she got me this card. Let me see if you can see it. Hold on a minute. See the Westie? You're going to see it in the other video. I'm going to put up the other video tomorrow. But the Westie is looking out the window in the snow. I have windows like that. and my bird feeder is out there. He's looking at birds. I definitely want to decoupage this. It's really pretty. You can't gain an appreciation for the card at this way, but you will see it in the video. Okay. And she said, Carolyn and family, wishing you and your loved ones a blessed Christmas, and I hope you receive one blessing after another this coming year. Merry Christmas. Love whispered to me and Marianne. And of course, I wish the same for all of you. And then she said, Carolyn and family, a little something for everyone. Okay. She'll watch it back. Yeah, I'm going to have the regular video. I have to get J Bells' up too. I have their videos made. I just haven't put them up. Okay, yet, because I've been stressing with the Cricut. So this is the first thing I opened. Everything was wrapped. You'll see it in the other video. At first I thought it was a chipmunk because of the stripes. No, at first when it was like this, I thought it was a fox. I'm like, oh, that's so cute. Then I'm like, oh, I think it's a chipmunk. But then I'm like, oh no, it has a bushy tail like a squirrel. It was a flying squirrel. It's called a Skinnies flying squirrel. Desi's gonna love this. Desi loves toys. And you feel like you're being watched by the little Grinch? Oh, the little Grinch, yeah. He fell between the two things. I don't know where Jimmy got. The other day, Jimmy had him standing up there with like this little green velvet sack. I don't know where he got the little green velvet sack. It's crazy. I don't know where he got it. He does things like that. He does weird little things like that. Finds little things and puts them together. So this is number one. Then, here's what I mean by she was listening. She remembered that these are one of Desi's favorite toys, and that Luke was looking for the red one, and that Luke said that Desi's teeth were making some holes in them. So she not only got one back, she got another spare. Very nice. So now Desi's set with those. She got a paracord, or I don't know if that's a paracord. That's not, I don't know what kind of cord that is. Ball. Then she got them cookies for Sassy and Desi. These are organic flour, organic milk, organic peanut butter, organic baking powder. They each got a little cookie. And then see, you can't see this. Oh, there you go. Little tea towel. And then this is going to go, when you see J Bells' video, which she got me because there was so much stuff, she got a coat, and this is going to match the coat perfectly. This is a little bow tie tartan plaid collar for the little guy. And J Bells got a coat that is the same thing, the same pattern, so it's going to be styling, which it'll be up in the other video. I have to get those videos up. Okay, now she got me some, now this is some interesting, okay, this is how it's sold in America, the Cadbury dairy milk, but then I think this is either from the UK, Canada, I don't know. It's a different packaging, and it's different on the back. So that's 1 and 2, and then some lint, some more. You give up? What do you give up about snow remover? What is snow remover giving up about? Don't ever give up snow remover. He's writing the book on the what snow remover is. Good to know. I know it's not, because snow remover is a woman. Okay, now. Then she got us things for us to be snowed in. She said she got us Prancer. She got us The House Without a Christmas Tree, which she says that I'll just love this movie. She got us The Polar Express and The Grinch Who Stole Christmas. Definitely, those are favorites. And then she got us A Doggone Christmas. So we're all set because it's snowing. Set to have movies. And got our chocolate. Dogs have cookies. Flying squirrel. Collar. Tea towel. Not yet, alley cattails. What are we not yetting about? You saw which one? The House Without a Christmas Tree? Yeah, thank you very much to Whisper to Me. You'll see the video I made. But thank you very much. Whisper to Me always is spoiling everyone. Snow remover. Okay, so if I buy presents, will you talk to me? No, why? I'll talk to you anytime. Did you, let me see what Snow Remover said. Hang on, Snow Remover. I'm going to look now. Can I send a video clip of my dad? Yes. As long as it doesn't have music in it, and as long as it's your video, and it doesn't have music in it, yes, you can. Oh, you're going to send me a snow video? Okay, good. I am reading To Have and to Kill about a nurse, her husband, that cuts... Oh, my goodness. Is it a true story? Okay, just applause, no music, and it's your video. As long as it's your video, that's fine. You'll torture hubby with movies when we decorate the bush. We watched that one over Thanksgiving. You're hungry after seeing the... Hi, Judy. After seeing that, the candy. Hi, JB. Thanks to Scooter. I didn't get to read your reply of your email. Let's see it. Did you send me the picture of the mouse? Do you have it? Or maybe not. Alright, let me go see if Snow Remover's video is there. I don't have anything yet, Snow Remover. Okay, so let me see. I'm gonna go while you're doing that. I'm just gonna check on something about Michael Jones. It's so weird because I just. Ugh, it must have been those pictures that were released then too. That's why they were out. Okay, let me see now. Oh, is there a video out? Hang on. So they released more. Okay, so hang on. Come on. So it says the state attorney's office for Marion County released evidence in the case involving the deaths of Cassie Jones and her 4 children. The suspect, Michael Jones, is accused of beating Cassie to death and then killing her children. The new evidence released on Thursday shows police interviews with Michael Jones after he was arrested in Georgia. The evidence also shows body camera video of deputies walking through the Jones home in Summerfield, Florida, and plus pictures from the scene where the bodies were found. The evidence details some of the events leading up to suspect Michael Jones' confession to the murders of his wife, Cassie Jones, and her 4 children, Cameron Bowers, 10, Preston Bowers, 5, McCallie Jones, 2, and Ayanna Jones, 1. In the interrogation videos, Michael Jones can be heard telling detectives about his relationship with Cassie Jones. Michael Jones can be heard in the interrogation video telling detectives, "It just got worse." Now this is scary because I'm having deja vu that I heard these before. Like little things all the time with her. She would come at me and we'd argue. It never really got physical. Michael Jones goes on to tell detectives that Cassie Jones kept accusing him of cheating, and then the two got into an altercation. He said they began yelling at each other when Cassie began to push him with a baseball bat. In a previous document released in October, it says that Michael Jones said he took the bat from her and hit her repeatedly in the head until she was dead. He said he put her body into a plastic tote and stored it in the closet. According to his interview with detectives, he then cleaned up all the blood as best he could. Well, he said that before. He said that all 4 children were asleep in the house at the time. In the evidence released Thursday, there are pictures of the wrapped tote. Authorities say Cassie's body was found inside. The tote was inside the minivan when Michael Jones crashed the minivan in Georgia, according to authorities. And let's see. They say many of the photos are just too graphic to show. I saw some of them. They are pretty horrific. In the documents released in October, Jones admitted to police that he dumped the children's body in the woods off a road in Camden County, Georgia. In the evidence released Thursday, there are pictures of the wrapped totes and suitcases with the children's bodies inside. The evidence released on Thursday has many interviews of Michael Jones with detectives both in Georgia and in Florida. In the interviews, Jones explains that he was staying with his ex-wife in Jacksonville. He tells detectives that his ex-wife did not know about the murders or that Cassie Jones and the children were dead. In one of the interviews, a detective asked Michael Jones what his plan was after he left his ex-wife's house and drove into Georgia. Michael Jones replied to the detective, the only thing I had really planned was get out of Florida for now, or cross the border here, sit at a rest stop and try to think. I'd like to say I sit here and kill myself, but that's not it. According to previous documents, Michael Jones had the 5 bodies in the van for weeks before fleeing to Georgia. His van was parked at his ex-wife's apartment in Jacksonville for a while before he left for Georgia. Michael Jones is in the Marion County Jail and is due back in court in January. I've just been talking about this case, not only tonight, but just a few days ago, wondering what was going on, if he was going to just take a plea deal. I did see some of the pictures, like I said, right before this, and they're pretty gruesome. Okay, so now, let me get back to the chat. Okay, snow removers. Well, let me check my mail. Oh, I've got a video, okay. All right, so this is a photo. Let's see, is this the right photo? Oh, very nice. That's a nice picture. That's a nice picture. Thank them both for their service. Yeah, absolutely. Let's see here. Now you've got another one. Okay, so that was Saturday. That was just Saturday this happened, December 14th. Snow remover, I don't have a video from you. I just have the photograph, and it says on Saturday. Your other email says on Saturday, December 14th. Oh, I think I have another email. No? Same email. Are you just sending the picture, or are you sending the video? Oh my goodness. Tamara just sent something else. She said her mother makes these mice for all of the grandkids and us 4 kids. We love them. No wonder they're so cute. How does she doesn't, they're not felt, they're made of felt, but they're not felted, right? They look like she sewed them. Let me see. Let me know, snow remover. Look how cute. It looks like the little mouse is in a hammock. But I think it's like a little swing seat. Very cute. Let me go back to the chat. Snow remover. Where's snow remover? Snow remover, what a wonder. Okay. Very nice. Peggy. Hi, Danny D. Dari D. Hi, Sherilyn. I'm trying to find a comment for snow remover. You will try again? Okay, you try again. Look at his little feet, so cute. Look at his little feet, so cute. Let's see if snow remover has any luck again. The video. Oh, wait, I've got another one. Hold on. All right, let's see. This is another picture. Let me see this. So Snow Remover says, this is a picture and video of her 90-year-old father being honored by the military. And he looks good. He was sick a few months ago, right there, Snow Remover? We're very lucky to have him there and healthy and being honored. That's great. So let's see now. This over here is another picture. In his younger days, handsome fella. And oh shoot, did that show? That's it. During oh, is this the video? Hold on a minute. No, what is this? I think I have the video now. Hang on, let me see. Oh, let me. Okay, very nice. And then we have another video. Should come up, right? Let me see. Very nice. Thanks for sharing. You know, congratulate him for us. Thank him for his service. Very nice. Okay, now let me come back to the chat here. Great pigs. I love my tree is huge. Hey Diana, how are you? Hi Adrienne. Oh, you're trying to get your son to bed. Hi April. Hey Potter. Hey Gigi. You're watching and listening? Korea. Okay, I was wondering, was it, which one was it? Because my father was in World War II, but my father would be older than your father by 10 years. Okay, Jimmy's father was in Korea. Okay, so trying to see if okay, so we've got that. Now I'm going to watch I'm folding clothes. Love your chats. Oh, you're folding clothes, Judy? Okay. You cried, standing ovation. He's still very ill? Oh, he looks good though. I mean, he got out. That's great. Got to that. Hopefully he'll be on the mend soon. I'm sure he really enjoyed enjoyed that, and I know you guys did too. Wonderful thing, a wonderful honor. Is prevalent right now. Okay, so are those little strands? Yes, they are little Christmas lights. They are. Yes. Like December is like gone, and I hardly yesterday I had my other Grinch one on. I haven't even worn my other Christmas sweater. I'm really behind. This year is flying. And then my kids are like, wow, Christmas is so far away. Is it actually like next week? I'm like, far away. It's speeding by. Like even my daughter, she thinks it's speeding by. Like it's so fast. The other day I said it's December 1st. Yeah, oh yeah. Now it's like December 14th. Yeah. Don't keep telling me, please, Lisa. Okay, so let's go to the Mark. Now it's time. It's Sievers time. So let's go. Where did we leave off when I was falling asleep last night? I think we finished Ray Garcia, did we? Or we were in the middle of Ray Garcia? I don't even remember. I was dreaming half the time. Okay, so I think we were here, but how did this get so little? Was this where we were? Did we read Eddie and Susan? No, we didn't read Eddie and Susan, right? Why do I have Eddie and Susan? There's got to be something before this one. Eddie and Susan. Hang on, let me see. Seacrest, Richards, Patty, and Randy. Let's read this one because I don't know where we were. So they went back really far in their phones. This is from April 21st of 2013. Okay? It's a long time before 2 years before the murder. So this is now Mark texting to someone named Seacrest, Richards, Patty, and Randy. So he says their first text is 4:21 from Mark Sievers. Barb told me you were in town, and I just wanted to say hello. How's KP and Cole? Have a wonderful day. 2 exclamation points. Then he sends her another message from Mark Sievers. Hi there. I just wanted to say hello and see how you're doing. FYI, we are going to homeschool the girls now, and I thought you might be able to lend some insight. Either way, have a wonderful day, Mark. That was also on the same day. There's no communication from them until August 5th. It's a long time. And she says, hi, yes, I can. It's been the greatest movie. It's been the greatest move for KP ever! Exclamation point. She has been schooled with Florida virtual school for 2 years and is now entering the 9th grade. And then Mark says, awesome. That's the program we're going to use starting August 19th. Also on August 5th. She says, are you thinking of Florida virtual? Also, We are moving back to Naples. I am also going to be homeschooling Cole, as the school in Tampa wasn't the greatest last year. And then she says there are 3 homeschooling groups in Naples, Fort Myers. I plan on joining all 3. And then she says, if you need me, let me know. And then she says, KP did have a 1-to-1 tutor for the middle school math. But Florida Virtual does have tutoring available too. Once you get used to the computer, hang on a minute, it does the work. And Mark says, we don't even have any of the names of the groups yet. We just got all of our school supplies from Florida. Let me see here. Yeah, from Florida, that's how he ends it. And then he says, we are so new to this, Patty. This is Patty, okay? We are going to have to hire a tutor to come to the house during their school day, at least while we get acclimated. And she says, the teachers and guidance counselors are so helpful. And she says, yes, that's a good plan. He says, we're a little concerned, as we were told they require 20 hours a week on computer for Carmi and 25 for Josie. We don't know if this recommendation is tracked or not. We will figure it out, though. It's exciting. Sorry to hear Cole did not have a good year. She says, yes, KP is on the computer a lot. And the first year I homeschooled, it was an adjustment with many areas. Just know that a typical day isn't typical. I tried to gear a schedule like a school day, the 8 to 3 day. It will not run like that for homeschooling, at least for us in middle school. Her schoolwork times varied. Most of KP's assignments are due Sunday night, so depending upon the week, prior Saturday was a homework day. She says, keep on pace. It's the most important. But if you need to request time off so that the pace schedule from FVC isn't lost, use that to your advantage. For example, if your girls are sick or you go away on vacation, etc. I have had all great helpful teachers. We did get a bad one the first year, and being new, I didn't request a change, but I will from now on. It's intense, it's time consuming, so have patience. KP has soared and loves homeschooling. Her grades went from at Seacrest high C's to all A's on the last report card with advanced language arts. I'm only here in Naples a couple of days a week, and then we're going back after Labor Day. Let's meet up, but if you have any questions, I'm happy to help. And he says, thank you so much. What are the names of the 3 groups previously mentioned? We can meet up anytime. Just let me know what works best with your schedule. I really appreciate your help. And then he says, now, okay, this moved fast. That was August 5th to 7th of 2013. Then he went to August 29th as his next text. Hi, Patty. If you can give me the names of some of those, he's dying for these homeschooling groups. Those homeschooling groups you're going to use, I would really appreciate it. Thanks so much. I hope you're doing well. She finally says homeschoolers of Collier County and Southwest homeschoolers. The other one is a religious group that I did not join. Didn't she just say she belonged to all 3? I don't know. Okay, so then he says, thank you, L. And then she says on the 31st, how is school going so far? And Mark says, pretty good, just a learning curve, trying to get and keep a tutor. Why aren't you keeping a tutor, Mark? Are you coming on to her? Okay, so he says, we'll have to get together once you're back in town. And then she says, it's hard as shite, right? And then she says, it's so worth it, all in caps except for the H. And he says, thanks. I know it's the right choice. It's just conflicting information that we've been hearing from FLVS and not having a consistent tutor the first 2 weeks who can stick it out and make things a little more difficult than they already are. But the girls seem to be adapting to it well. I have to say the first 2 weeks has been pretty good. And she says, I've gone through 3 tutors with KP, the most laid-back kid ever. Dan, the tutor isn't right for the girls. Listen to them, she says. And she says, don't be afraid to fire a tutor. And then he says, I do listen to my girls. I don't back them. If I don't back them up, who will? We just had a hard time finding a tutor who's actually going to commit and follow through. The last tutor didn't show up, so she's fired. I interviewed Mark interviewing the tutors. I interviewed my third two this morning. He has third two, TWO, but I guess it's a typo. With Teresa. Oh, she was there. Okay. And we both feel like maybe this will work out. So she says, okay, trust me, tutors are hard to find. Have you looked on Wayzant? And he said, no, I never gave my credit card number. And then she said, is there anyone at... No, she said, no, I never gave my credit card number, because I think he must have said, is there a fee for that? She said, no, I never gave my credit card number. There's some texts that are obviously missing. And then she says, is there anyone at school you like to hire as a part-time tutor? He said, I have. That's where we got our first tutor from. However, Wiznant wants me to commit to giving them my credit card information before I actually speak to a tutor. I won't do that. I have had success on Craigslist, though. Craigslist. Yeah, for what? Missed connections? So then he says, we're trying to do the computer portion of the school early morning, 8:30 to 11:30, so a teacher wouldn't work. She says, okay, stop then with the tutors. A bad tutor is worse than any school teacher. FLVS has amazing tutor sessions, even with Skype with the teacher. She said KP went there through 3 tutors because they did not get along. It happens. And then she says, we didn't understand, but whatever. I think, and Mark says, I think we found was not that we don't get along with the tutor or that there's a personality class. We just found the quality of the person that we've been interviewing as a tutor has been substandard, with little or no work ethic. The one from today, however, is a teacher from Ohio, and she subs here and has been tutoring over the summer and seems to be a pretty good fit so far. Time will tell. And then the woman says, I found the same to be true. And she said, I'm paying Cole's tutor with very high qualifications for dyslexics at $60 an hour. And then she says, about the same price in Tampa. And Mark says, wow, that tutor is making much more than a teacher, ... Okay, that was the end of August. Now there's not another text until May of 2014, where he takes the time to wish everyone and their sister a happy Mother's Day. Not just puts it on his Facebook page, he's sending text messages all over. So he says, now again, watch this. This is 2014, May 11th, from Sievers family. So now he's texting for everyone. Happy Mother's Day. And this woman, Patty, writes back, hi, Sievers family, I hope you are well. Hi to girls for us, Patty Richards. Now, he sends her, I guess, Teresa's website. And then he has on 6/6/2015, days before the murders, he says, this is Mark Sievers. I just wanted to say hello. and let you know that we're thinking of you guys. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, he's starting to say, oh, well, everything was fine with Mark. He was texting us that he's thinking of us. Okay. Now, there's one text that's somebody about the business. Let's see. Okay, then we have text to a Martinez, Carolina, and Javier Noonan. I guarantee you this is just Carolina. It's probably just her text, like Mark's. So he says, this is now 5/3/2013. Hi, Mark. Oh, no, she's texting him. Hi, Mark. This is Carolina. Brittany. Oh, this is about Brittany. That's okay. Hi, Mark. This is Carolina, Brittany Martinez's mom. I just want to RSVP for Josie's party. I tried to do it from the web page. Web page? Is that a web? But it keeps telling me the website is down. Thanks. So now Mark says, thank you. We look forward to seeing you there. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Thanks. And then they redacted something, which was from him. It was a picture. It's not there. And she says, great pic, smiley face. And then Mark says, Josie is planning on doing a week at Noonan. When is Brittany going to camp? I also sent a text to Javier. And she says, hi, Mark. Brittany is doing next week to the 1st of July. And then, let's see, Mark says, we are figuring out when Josie's going because we want to be sure they can be there at the same time. Thanks. She says, great. Mark says, this is, again, Mother's Day the 14th, 2014, I mean, from the Sievers family, Happy Mother's Day. She just says, Happy Mother's Day back to him. Then that's the end of their correspondence. So I don't know if that's weird. I don't know if that was I don't think that's the right Brittany. I think that's a Brittany that was going to the kid's birthday party. Definitely. Okay. The next one is Danielle and John. Looks like Waring. So this starts May 9th, 2013. Mark says, happy anniversary, 2 exclamation points. We love you guys. And like a whole bunch of dots. And then he says, happy Mother's Day, Danielle. That was just a few days later. With 2 exclamation points. And then there's a picture sent, but you can't see it. It's like black. And he says, have Teresa just check her phone. Good night. Have Teresa just check her phone. Good night. And then he says, happy Thanksgiving to you too, John, Jude, and JD. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. We love you, 2 exclamation points. And then he says, Merry Christmas from the Sievers family to yours. We love and miss you, 4 exclamation points, exclamation points, exclamation points. I can't speak tonight. Then, let's see, Mark says, happy birthday, 2 exclamation, I can't talk, exclamation points. Going crazy. And she says, thanks, and I loved the card, exclamation point. Then he says, Happy New Year's with love. That's strange. Not we love you anymore. Now it's just a W love. Maybe something happened. That moved up quickly because now we're in January of 2015 when he said that. Okay, now May, Mother's Day, 2015. He says, Happy Mother's Day, darling. The same thing that he did to the other darling with 2 exclamation points. You must just copy, paste, copy, paste. She says, Happy Mother's Day to you. Love you. Then he sends her another one. Oh, excuse me, that's the end of theirs. That's the end of theirs. He says, Happy Mother's Day now to Paige Williams. Happy Mother's Day, Paige. He used her name and he didn't use darling. 2 exclamation points. This was May 12th of 2013. And she says, thank you, my dear friend, smiley face, miss you. This sounds like her friends. He sends back another smiley face. Then she says on June 23rd, 2013, happy belated birthday, Paige. I miss you. Smiley face. Okay. She says, thank you, Mark. I really miss you too, exclamation point. Wish you were here. Then he sends on the next year, it's already a year, March 11th, from Sievers family, Happy Mother's Day, Paige. She says thank you. So it seemed like it cooled off a little bit right there. Then June 22nd, he says happy birthday, W love, ... miss you. She sends something right back and says, well, a couple hours later, so miss you too, could use you around with the nasty divorce in progress, sigh. And Mark says, I wish I could be there, frowny face. And says, however, I'm just a phone call away. And then he says, I didn't know. And then something was redacted that she said. And he says, wow. If you want a shoulder, I'm here. Are you and the boys okay? And then he says, we'll keep you in our prayers. And then she sent something back and it's redacted as well. And then he said, my love is being sent to you, 2 exclamation points. And then he says, you and your boys deserve to live happily and in peace. She says, thank you, Mark. So appreciated. And then she said, Max told me to push that for you. And he says, no problem. And then he says, Then he says, call me anytime. She said, I will. Thank you, Mark. And then on 6/23/2014, he says, Paige, isn't today actually your birthday? She says, no, it was Saturday. Then December 26th, he was a day late on Christmas for everyone. 2014, Merry Christmas from the Sievers family to yours. And then he says, morning, Paige, I just realized I may not have your correct address. I have 7 Stacy Drive. She says, good afternoon, Mark, smiley face. Still the same address, trying very hard to buy the house for the boys. I hope you had a wonderful holiday season. Miss you and wish you were here. I wonder if this is the hairdresser's wife. The one, the stylist. Okay, so then, let me see. On April 28th, 2015, he says, hey, darling, I'm almost in town. Smiley face. She says, yay! 3 exclamation points. Welcome. Almost asleep, but wanted to say hi. So glad you will be here. He says, sweet dreams, smiley face. And then he says, what kind of availability do you have on Friday? She says, very limited, frowny face. Work, boys, and their birthday party is next week, so I may have to fly around with them before 9 bedtime, picking up cake, balloons. What is your overall availability? We need to make something work, smiley face. He says, I come then basically 9 o'clock at night on Thursday and Friday. I am open. It's not, something's wrong there. Friday night I'll be with, oh, this is somebody he knows there. Friday night I'll be with Wayne and a couple of guys. So this is not that, this is somebody else. He's talking about the wedding. So this is, who is this? Paige. So I'll be with Wayne and a couple of guys. The wedding is Saturday afternoon, reception, and Sunday morning I leave at 9 a.m. She says life of single parent, no sitter, no escaping home at night, and X is out of town, yay, for the next 8 days. So visitors here after the boys go to bed is all I have because of course I'm knee deep in work all day. Thoughts? Thursday night sounds like our only good time, frowny face. Mark says, how late are you up? Maybe I can swing by Thursday night. I do have a couple of other people to see as well on Thursday, but it works for me, smiley face. She says to 11-ish. Later would be best anyway, since boys go to bed at 9. Then he says, so what is the latest time I can arrive? She says 10, but I really need to hit the hay by 11. Kids to school and work the next day. I knew you would be packed. Smiley face. He says, I will try my best as I was going to St. Peter's first to see my 4-year-old nephew before he goes down. What does your Friday night look like? And she says, same, boys to bed at 9. I would like to see you, but I know your time's limited. And then he says, does it have to be when your boys are asleep? And then on April 30th, he texts her, I'm leaving on the jet plane. This must be something he normally sends when he's leaving, as he must, it never gets old, I guess, for him. That was April 30th, 2015. And wait a minute, Curtis, how is he leaving on a jet plane? Because, wait a minute, something's wrong here. I thought, when did he say he was going to be in town? Oh, he's just talking about when he's going to be in town? Okay, I thought he was already there. Never mind. So he's leaving to go there now on the 30th. Okay, got it. Let me get. So she says, what day are we talking again? And no. We just would not be able to talk. Meeting now. And he says, I'm not sure if tonight will work, but I was curious about tomorrow. If it had to be after your boys go to sleep, or if it could be earlier. And then he says, sure. She says, what time are you thinking? He says 6:45. And then she says, or just a tad after is fine. I'm just pulling in and relieving paying sitter. Can't wait to see you. He says, me too. This is May 1st. Now he says, hi Paige, on May 1st. I'm running a little late. I'm running a little behind. I will text you when I get close, okay? She says, okay. Then he says 270 and Ledoux. She says, boys are excited, smiley face. I'm sure he's excited to push her. And then he says, darn it, it's their birthday? I meant to stop off at the store earlier today. I'm sorry. Is there a store nearby? I'm at Lindbergh and Olive. Then he says, how old are they? At 10, probably 6. She says 6. And then she says, no worries, their bedtime is soon and they just want to see you. And he says, K. She knew she was going to say that. So then she says on the 2nd, however brief, it made a difference seeing you last night. You are strength and love and friendship. Okay, and then he says, Paige, I wish it would have been longer, but I loved seeing you last night. Your boys are wonderful, and I sincerely love you, my friend. He says, I miss you, 2 exclamation points. She says, you too, Mark, so much. I wish you lived here. And then he said, wish you lived here, and sent a smiley face. And then he said, okay, I don't know if that was the last time now we're at May 6th, okay? So he was already home, so it was very brief. Okay. May 6th. He says, hope you're having a wonderful day, 2 exclamation points. She said, thank you, Mark, surviving. Okay. May 10th. He says, happy Mother's Day, darling, 2 exclamation points. She says, thank you, Mark, have a wonderful day. Then he said, what did you do today? This was March. Spend it with your adorable boys. This is Mother's Day. She says, yes, lots of nice things with my boys. Thank you for asking. Then he sends a smiley face. 6/21, days before the murders. Happy birthday, Paige. I wish you a wonderful day with your boys, filled with love and joy. Smiley face. I love you, my friend. She says, thank you, Mark. I love you too. Love you too. Happy Father's Day. Now 6:30. She says, I'm so sorry. I love you so much, and I am stunned. I am here and will do anything I can to help you and the girls. Praying and heartbroken. Okay. Now that's the end of them. Now he's got Christy. 5/12/2013. Happy Mother's Day, Christy! 2 exclamation points. This is Seacrest Rhea Christy. Thank you so much, Mark. My best friend was in town for the night, so I didn't get back to you on your text. I hope Teresa has a wonderful day. Thank you today, and you and the girls spoil her rotten. He says, no problem, and we try. Do you have Kim's cell so I can text her too? I don't know why, but I can't keep it in my phone. What are you doing today? She says, Peyton just brought me breakfast in bed. We took my friend out on the boat all day yesterday and had a wonderful time. Today I am relaxing and cooking dinner for my mother tonight. Okay, and then she texts him the Kim's, whatever she wanted from Kim. And then Mark says, sounds like fun. We stayed in all day too. At the pool, very relaxing. And then he says, sounds good, darling. Then he says, can't talk right now. I'm on the phone and I'll return your call as soon as I can. 1/29/2014. He says, happy birthday, Christy. 3 exclamation points. She says, thank you. And then she says, you still made it. And he says, sorry, so late, but my day got away from me. Sorry, so late? Where was he making it? In her bedroom? I don't know. So then on, let's see, 5/11/2014, from Sievers family, happy Mother's Day. She says, thanks, Mark. Happy Mother's Day to Teresa. 1/29/2015, Christy. Happy birthday, darling. Hope you enjoy your day. Give my best to Kevin, Mark. She says, thank you so much, Mark. Okay, and then he says, love, prayers, and peace being sent your way. And she says, thank you so much. Then there's nothing more until July 1st, and she sends to him, my heart breaks for you and the girls, Mark. We are praying and praying some more. We are traveling for the next 12 days, but want to help in any way possible. We send our love and are so incredibly sorry. And that's the end of them. And then we have, let me see. I'm just going to go to the chat and see what's going on and see if you guys are even following this. So what's going on? What a facade he is? So you think he's involved with these people? Or you just think he's friends with them and just a really nice friend? Really nice friend? Slower than whale droppings? You just knocked your tea over? Hurry up. Hurry up. Wipe it up, April. You're following, Jenna? Good. We're saying definitely involved. Okay, good. It's making you cringe. So manipulative. Affair, he's creepy, he's gross, he's fake. Swingers. I don't think they were swingers. I think Mark was just cheating like crazy. And I think he made up the whole swinger thing because he wanted to, I don't know. I just want to get something. I want to get something. I need something more to drink. I'll be right there. Talk amongst yourselves. I gotta get a drink. I'm back. Okay. All right. I'm gonna go snack too. I don't know what he's like, but it's so gross. And fake, or B, and I just see so fake. Or by, I don't know, you must be talking about Kurt. What are you talking about, Wayne? Some sort of portion that keeps him on high constantly, always chattering. I don't know. Maybe he's taken, I think he has ADHD. Maybe he's taken a lot of Adderall or something. Who knows? Yes, it's Mother's Day. He's like obsessed with wishing everybody a Mother's Day. Like, I mean, everyone. Probably better looking in his birthday suit. Your husband would not be the one to be calling. Yeah, I know. It's very weird. Like, I could see if he posted it, like, because Jimmy will post maybe, I don't know, whatever, on his Facebook, like, one time. Happy Mother's Day to everyone or something, right? To everyone. Family, friends, Merry Christmas to family. But he doesn't usually go to each specific, you know what I mean? Like, doesn't do that. This guy is like specifically. The answer from Angie. Oh yeah, that's a very weird answer. Who would answer like that? You'd be like, of course not. Right? It didn't matter how drunk she got. Would he do that? Come on. He had way too much time on his hands. How can anyone think they can get away with murder these days? Okay, so let's go back and see who's hitting on now. Because we haven't even come to the lady in the tub yet. Okay, so where were we now? He's Christy, where were we? I think she must have got a boyfriend or something, or maybe she was. Okay. Thanks, Mark. Happy Mother's Day to Teresa. And then he says on 1/29/2015, oh my gosh, on 1/29/2015 at 11:55 a.m. he already knew about Teresa. Christy, happy birthday, darling. Hope you enjoy your day. Give my best to Kevin, Mark. She says, thanks so much, Mark. He sends back a smiley face at 11:58. Oh, I'm sorry. January. Did I see? I'm losing my mind. January. It's not June. I was going to say that's raising a lot of red flags. Okay. It was January. I'm sorry. Now, April 25th, 2015. He says to her, Christy, love, prayers, and peace being sent your way! Exclamation point. She says, thank you so much! Exclamation point. Then he sends a really sad face on April 25th. On 7/1, she says, my heart breaks for you and the girls. We are praying and praying some more. We are traveling for the next 12 days, but want to help in any way possible. We send our love and are so incredibly sorry. And that's the end of their texts. Okay, next we have, they always start on Happy Mother's Day. It's crazy. All his texts start on the 2013 Happy Mother's Day. This must be where they pulled them from. I don't know why they... Okay. 5/12/2013. He says, Happy Mother's Day, Astrid. Two exclamation points. Now this is Renee Garcia and Astrid. Astrid. She says, thank you so much. I'm sorry, but I lost all my contacts. Can you let me know who this is? And then she says, thanks, Mark, smiley face. Please send my best to your beautiful better half, too. Hope you and the girls are doing great. And he says Mark Sievers, but those two texts crossed. Mark was 4 seconds behind hers. And then Mark says, thank you. We are, and you guys? She says, doing well and staying busy as always. Can't wait for summer. He sends a smiley face. And then on 8/5, he says it appears to be amazing according to others. Florida, he's talking about the homeschooling now. Florida has a great program. This is well received by colleges as opposed to mom and pop homeschooling program. We'll see. We'll talk soon. Have fun and be safe. 2 exclamation points. She says, hi, Mark, on 8/21/2013. I hope this message finds you well. Renee and I have decided to take the plunge in homeschool. What program are you using? And he says, call me. So then, I guess, did she not? No, the minute later he sends a text, Florida Virtual School, flvs.org, and then he gives her a telephone number. And then she says, call you in a bit, ... on the phone, on phone. He says, K. She says, got your voicemail, your VM. I will definitely keep your tutor in mind. I'm trying to first figure out what we're going to do. Phew. He says, no worries, no pressure, just giving you an option at your leisure. Then she says, thanks. She's in Cape Coral. He says, you're welcome. Yes, she lives there. She came to our house on Monday, though, on Monday through Thursday, 8:30 to 11:30 a.m. I thought maybe your girls could come over. Yeah, wouldn't that be convenient? Mark's thinking ahead. See that? He's going to have a tutor that could teach the kids for 3 hours. And what do you think those two are going to be doing? This is so crazy. She comes to our house Monday through Thursday, 8:30 to 11. I thought maybe your girls could come over however many days of the week you wanted in the morning at our house. She says, I'll talk to Renee about it. It might be too much of a drive for us, though. What part of town are you in? And he says, basically, Livingston and Bonita Beach Road. Where are you guys? She says, we are right by Seacrest. And then he says, that's about 20 to 25 minutes away, and puts a frowny face. Then he says, again, it was just a thought. We figured that as long as we have a tutor coming here and your girls are in the exact same grades, that might work out pretty well. But I definitely understand the drive time because it's your drive time. It's an open offer, even if you wanted it just for guidance. She says it is very appealing. I'll talk to Renee tonight. I like the idea of the girls getting together, too. He says, K. Then he says, any ideas about homeschooling? That's 5 days after that. And then he says, hi. She says, hi, Mark. We have decided to use the Calvert homeschool curriculum. I still like the idea of having someone come in our home. Would your tutor come out here on the 2 days that she doesn't work with your girls? I'm going to put an ad out and see what I can find. He says our tutor has just told me that she may only be available 2 days a week instead of the 4th. She doesn't know what your schedule is yet, but it prompted me to put an ad on Craigslist, just in case she bails with no notice. When you advertise, make sure you say you're in Naples. It makes a big difference. Our new ad says Bonita Springs, and I got someone from Naples already. It's more realistic and feasible to have somebody from Naples driving to Bonita than North Fort Myers. We are all about options. Our existing tutor may work out, but she may not. And I'm not going to have our girls' education swinging in the balance. I don't know anything about the covert plan. Can you tell me something? Just an FYI, after homeschooling co-op in Naples, for the first graders and the families, we're offering $20 an hour total. That included the lesson preparation, a moot point as I'm not familiar with the lesson. Where is it? The lesson preparation planning. Sorry, everything out grading. It included significantly more than just assisting with curriculum already in place, but again, that may be a moot point as I'm not familiar with the Culvert plan or what it offers. She says, I'll send you an email about Calvert. It's easier than sending a text. And then he says, can you call me sometime tomorrow so we can talk about the homeschooling group? She says, hi, Mark. I'll give you a call later today. He goes, sounds good, smiley face. Then she says, on 10/22/2013, it was great seeing you and the girls. Time truly does get away from us. Have a great night. Oh, he's saying this. I'm sorry. Say hello to Renee for us. And again, a happy birthday to Helena. And then on the 31st of October, 2013, he says, Astrid, we're going to be changing our plans and going later so Teresa can join us. Sorry for the short notice, but I just saw your email. Apparently, I'm having some issues with texting as I never got your text messages last night. No surprise to me. If there's a cell phone issue, I seem to have it. We will be on 5th, but it may be closer to 6 p.m.-ish. Talk soon. Then she says, Mark, it's over at 6:30, just so you know. He says, I looked at the link and it said 9:30. Oh, okay. We will see how quickly Teresa can finish with work and get the girls ready. She would like to do that. Thanks again. We will text when there. Then on Halloween 2013, she says, I'm still not sure about trick-or-treating, but yes, the whole event is over at 9:30. Then he says, what's up? I hope your Christmas was nice. This is on the 27th of 2013. And I wanted to know about getting together, two question marks. And then he gives an address. Is this 103 Oakland Hills Drive, Naples, Florida? Is that your correct address? We sent a card to Panther Lane that got returned. Hope your day is going well. Then he says, what day is best for you? And then he says, on March of 21st of 2014 now, good morning, Astrid. I sent you an email yesterday replying to your email from a couple of days ago. We're going to go to the fair tonight in Naples and wanted to know if you guys wanted to meet there. Mark. And then she says, I did get it. Just sitting down now to answer my emails from yesterday. And then she said, hi, Mark. And she said, oh, for Collier County next week. For Lee County, it was this past week. And he said, we're going to have to pass on the... She said, we're going to have to pass on the fair tonight. I don't think we are up to it after having a long week. Tonight is our pizza movie night, and the girls need to wind down. Are you guys going anywhere for spring break? He says, no worries. When is spring break? And then he says, I guess that basically means no. Really, Mark? He didn't understand that they're not going to the fair. He's upset. Then he says, are you guys going on spring break? She says Allie's birthday is Wednesday. So we're going to go to Disney for the day and come back the next day. But that's it. I'd love to get the girls together any other day that week. Are you up for it? And then this looks like it crossed. Yeah, this is. What are your plans for this afternoon? Maybe we can get together to get today. 2 question marks. And then he said, I just realized that the fair goes on tomorrow, but it's 9 to 5. Is that something you might be interested in doing tomorrow? Boy, he doesn't give up, does he? And she said, we have plans for tomorrow already. Okay, Mark, take a hint. She doesn't want to get together with you now. We could do something that afternoon, though. Maybe she does. I don't know. Now, after we finish classes. I just had to go to get a pizza around North Naples. And then he says, when do you typically finish classes? Because we have music lessons from 4 to 5. She says, today is a review and testing for Helena. And for Alaya, she's usually done by lunchtime. Would 2 o'clock work? I just want the children to, I don't want their children to miss their music lessons. We could even try for 1:30. And he says, 1:30 sounds good, exclamation point. Where? Then he says, that would be fine. I just don't remember where it is. And then there's nothing, okay, this is still the same day. She says, hi, Mark, here's the park address and info. See you at 1:30. So she gives him the address in Naples. And then, same day, he says, are you also bringing a disc? I think the park is on Vanderbilt Drive before Ritz. See you at 1:30. She says, unfortunately, my disc burner broke this week trying to burn discs, so I'm not able to burn discs. I made the decision to not buy a new one and only work with USB drives. If you have a USB drive, it's very easy to download the zip file and then unzip it and burn it to your USB drive. If you would rather I do it, I can buy a USB drive and do it, but I won't be able to do it today. She said, but I use USB drives for my brides and commercial clients anyway. Discs are slowly being phased out. This is 2014 in March. Really? Phased out? A while ago. So then he says, or she says, or if you have a USB drive, you can bring it today. I'll copy the files for you and then we'll meet again next week and I can give it to you or mail it back to you, whatever you like. He says, okay, I think you did this for us right before the gala. If that's the same method, that'll work fine. Thanks, Astrid. 5/11/2014 from Sievers family. Happy Mother's Day, Astrid! 2 exclamation points. She says, Happy Mother's Day to Teresa! 2 exclamation points. Hope she's going to be pampered and happy! 2 exclamation points. Nothing until September 6, 2014. Good morning. As we are planning for the 2015 gala, it was brought to my attention that the gentleman doing the music did not get dinner last year, February 2014. I really thought you two had dinner as well. I hope I'm right. Please confirm. Also, we sent a gift card to show a little of our appreciation to you both. I hope you received it. Have a great Saturday. Hopefully you all are doing well. Let's plan a play date at your convenience. Give our best to Renee, please. Mark. Then on the 26th, he says, Happy birthday, Renee, my friend. She says, thanks, Mark. Then 11/1, I hope your Halloween was nice. 2 exclamation points. By the way, did you get Teresa's message about the gala for the 20th of February 2015 in Naples Golf and Beach Club? Have a great Saturday. Smiley face. That's the end of their stuff. Now he's texting someone named Susan. This starts again on Mother's Day, 5/12/2013. But it's from her, and it says, wow, thank you, to Teresa as well, so we know it's about Mother's Day. He sends a smiley face. Oh, they have the text mixed up. The 5/11 was from Sievers family, Happy Mother's Day, we miss you all. Thanks to Teresa as well. And then he sends a smiley face. Then on 6/30, this is it. This is very short. That was 5/11, and then we go to 6/30. And she says, sorry it's late, but I just listened to your voicemail. Is everything okay? Then she said, trying to call you back. Then she said, Mark, we're sitting here in total shock and disbelief. I'm so sorry. Both Eddie and I are a phone call away or a text away. Love and deepest sympathies to you and your daughters. The next one is Ray, R-E-Y, and Jesse. So his first one is 5/16/2013, and it says, can't talk right now. I will call you back as soon as I can. And they say K. Then he says, from Mark Sievers, Ray, I need to change our appointment from 9. I will be taking my mother-in-law to the airport. Sorry, I forgot she was leaving. Then they say, what time will work on Tuesday? And he says, I'm on track for 11 a.m. And they said, great, see you soon. They say, thanks again. This is 5/22/2013 for a great lunch. When will you be able to come back with the rest of the info? If you like, I can pick it up. He says, I will have the check for $5.50, info to open accounts, credit card info in them for tomorrow a.m. What additional information do you need? And then he says, I enjoyed this meeting this morning, and of course, lunch afterwards was nice, ... So then she says, no, that will do. See you tomorrow. He said, I spoke to Teresa. She likes the idea of healthy travels. We'll talk more tonight and get back to you ASAP. And then she says, take your time. Outside of all the business, I like to think of this as the start of a lifelong friendship. And he says, it is ... We agree completely. 2 exclamation points. Okay. Then she says, one last thing. ... I promise. Can you provide us with your social security number tomorrow? And then on June 3rd, 2013, he says, are you available to meet tomorrow morning? I know it's short notice, but I had a sitter lined up for tomorrow. And if that works for you, again, sorry about the lack of notice. Sitter just canceled for tomorrow. And he's got a frowny face. And she says, for you, I'll make it work. What time? And he says, thank you, but our sitter just canceled for tomorrow. Now she's available for Thursday, 10 a.m. So she says, then Thursday at 10 it is. Please bring loan info plus last 2 years of tax returns, business and personal. Oh. Then he says, thanks, looking forward to it. Would 10:30 be better or worse, she says. He says, whatever works best for you. She said 10:30 would be best. I'm doing a financial literacy class for the young men at Teen Challenge, and that would be at 10. See you at 10:30. Then he says, can Teresa call you at 6:30? Then he says, if you have time, after 3 o'clock, she'll call you. I just wanted to know if there was a possibility of 6:30 tonight. Are you available right now? He's asking her on 6/5. She says, sorry, I just saw this. And then he says, is she available right? No, that she says, is she available right now? He said, she will call you now. Thanks. 6/6, the next day. Good morning, Mark. Can you please bring all IRA statements? And then he says, en route but running late. Sorry. She says, no worries. Be safe. Then she says, please keep your eyes on the weather. Tornado warnings. He says, thank you. Then she says, when? When would you be available to come in this week to fill out your business loan, and drop off your insurance info? And he says, tomorrow a.m.? And she said, how's 9? He said, see you then. Then she says, 9:15 works better. Is that okay? 6:13, 2 days later. He says, Ray, 2 loan applications. One of them is for personal and the other for business. Business is Sievers and Company or Restorative or Teresa's info. Personal is Teresa and not me, as I have no income, right? Question mark. And she says, yup, YUP. And then he says, yup, doesn't answer the business question of which of the 3 entities I use. I'm going to do my best to return to you tomorrow. And then she says, combined total assets. She says, I will reach out to my underwriting team and provide you with a concrete answer by tomorrow morning. And then he says, Ray, can you give me Sharon's phone number, please? Mark. Then he says, 6/21/2013, 6 p.m., jacket and collared, Quail West, from 17, heading says giving her directions. It dead ends at Quail West. He says, when you get time, can you call Josie, please? Then he says, sorry. Maybe that wasn't meant for her. So then he does that a lot. 6:21, he says, Ray, I spoke with Mary from ABC and she's expecting your call. And then he says, drive safely and you and your family will be in our prayers. She says, thank you. You guys are great. Then he says, could you please text me Mary's number so I can confirm tomorrow's meeting? I think it's noon, but you're welcome. And you are welcome to attend. And then she says, sorry, Mark, her number is at the office. I can make it if it's at noon. Please let me know. Okay, he says. And then she says, 12 noon it is. He says, sure. He says, what number do I call? Friday the 13th, September at 11 a.m. will work best, is the next message from him on August 30th of 2013. And then she says they have early afternoon flights. Is that going to be on a Friday? It would have to be around 9. If that doesn't work out, we can reschedule. He said, no, we will have to do 9 then. And then he says, your Bonita office? And she said, would you be available? Would your office be available? That way I can get us some breakfast. He says, and she said, whatever works for you. And he says, my conference room is tied up that day by thermograms. Are you guys coming from Estero or FM? And he says, we can meet at Coconut Point at Starbucks or Panera. She says, they're out of Miami. And then he says, I mean, that day, where are they staying locally? She said, they are driving in and heading back the same day. And he said, okay. Okay, so further south is better for them. He said, a few miles either way won't make a difference. And then he said, okay, well, in this area, closest to your place is Survey Cafe in Bonita. Coconut Point has several options. Let me know what is easiest, as we know area and they are coming up for us. And then Mark says, any of those works, as does places in Naples. And then he says, I know your office is a conflict. She says, yes, that would not work. He says, okay. Then he says, you know, we are partial to La Playa, if that is near you. 9/1/2013. She says, how is the weather on our side? Is the playa okay? He says, I don't know. I'll chill. I'll check. I'm looking at his abbreviation. She says K. Then he says, it looks like the usual choice of afternoon showers. Then she says, okay, I will text you when I get to Toll, excuse me. He says, hello, I just realized you got on the road from Miami. It will be late when you get back. Have the kids, so it's probably better for us to reschedule. She says, I thought we had agreed around 7. That's what I thought. It would be okay. But whatever works for you guys, let me know. She also says, how about brunch next Sunday at Taps? He said, I thought it might be getting late for you guys. We're good. He said, I was thinking you had a 3 to 4 hour drive from Orlando, then realized it's Miami. So then he goes, so are we still on for tonight? So does 7:30 at La Playa work? See you then, he says. Sure. Sounds like a plan. Sounds good. Be safe. 9/4/2013. He says we can meet at our office on Friday the 13th, September at 9 a.m. Our office is closed to be used from 11 o'clock, but will be done by then. Does this sound like a plan? She says, like a great plan. See you then. He says, good. Then he says, hi, Ray. This is the 24th of September. Just checking to make sure we're still on for Thursday. Mark. And then he says, is there anything you're waiting on from us for the show? She says, yes. The response from the companies you do business with. And then he says, okay, but what about the proposal for the pilot? She says, that's being worked on, but what about the company's response? We do not have direction. He says, I thought that they could have a proposal for that pilot. Then we could pitch to the sponsors. And we talked about our main sponsor for the show. And there will ultimately be segment producers as well. Am I missing something? No. And then he says, I do understand this takes time. I'm not trying to rush you. I just want to make sure I'm not going to be the cause of any delays. At least I'm not aware of. How are you? She said, I'm good as can be. This is 10/2/2013. Since I can't be involved, I can have the guys call you. How are you? Then she says, did you call any of those numbers for the production company? He says, I'm not interested in doing that. As far as you not being involved, I've already looked into changing our banking affiliation to alleviate your immediate concern. Seriously, I know the TV show is far bigger than our banking needs with BB&T. You know, you really are the reason that we're moving forward. And then he says, I am and will remain available for you now. Sorry for all the delays. Then he says, sorry I missed your call, 10/22/2013. And what else? Evelyn Camilo, general manager. He gives a number. If you reference a commercial that Carmi was in, it may help jog her memory. But Jermaine was shooting a commercial and sat with Cami, and we signed the release so that they could air it. But they could not, as he was singing a Beatles song without consent. Oh dear. Anyway, she kept the commercial as a screensaver. That makes your call a bit more personal. Use what you like. Then she says, hello, sir. What email address would you want the information you requested from the production team sent to? And then, she said that. And then he gives her the email, mdsievers@hotmail.com. That should be fun to do a little. I'm sure everything is down. I feel like there's a wire or something on my legs. I'm just going to do a quick Hotmail. Let me just MD Sievers at hotmail.com. I'm sure that's been searched 1,000 times. Okay, and it brings up Mark Sievers public data. This is Google. Mark Sievers in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Emails. Emails currently listed on public mail records. Emails currently listed on public. Mark Sievers in Estero, Florida. PQ. Tyler, Texas. Nothing good. All right, so we're back where we were. Up there. Where the heck is my thing? Here? Okay, oh, there we are. Okay. So, where were we? He gives her the email address, and then he says on 10:25, I can't talk right now. I'm on the phone, and I'll return your call as soon as I can. Okay, thank you. Then he gives a number of a general manager, and he tells her about the commercial. Hey, Ray, this is 11:12. It was great seeing you for the moment I did today. I had to leave early to get Josie to a dance class. How did it turn out? She says, Teresa's a rock star, 3 exclamation points. Seriously, she's great, 3 exclamation points. The passion is contagious, 3 exclamation points. He says on now January 3rd, 2014, hey Ray, let's get to dinner and talk next. Let's get together and talk next week if you don't mind. I'd like you to sit down with me and help me create an email that is going to get the attention of the supplement company owner so we can move forward. Have a great weekend, Ray. Then she says, great, call me when you want to coordinate the time and place. He says, then she says, hope you had a great start to the new year. He says, we received confirmation that Doug will call T at 4 p.m. and then you to complete the call conference. Thanks and see you soon. Then she says, great, I will text you the office number. She says, have Teresa call me on my cell. I have a 4:30 appointment, so I believe 30 minutes should be enough to cover what I need to with her. He says, Beth can always come in at 9:30 if that's okay. She says, sure. He says, thanks. And then they start talking about the exogen. Now, are you available for me to conference you in, he says. She says, yes. Then he says, thank you for being so, available on short notice twice within 12 hours. He says, I spoke to the attorney today about the non-compete. Basically, I asked him if that's the correct terminology, as he said there was something else we needed. He basically said it was just a confidential non-disclosure agreement, and anything we tell them in print over the phone, we should outline in writing, and then we can get that copyrighted, and that protects us from someone taking the idea. She says, that sounds right. I'll call you later. I think we're making some headway. Then she says, Kay. And he says, can't talk right now. I'm on the phone. I'll return your call as soon as I can. Again, he sends it through. Can't talk right now. I'm on the phone. We'll return humans via his auto message. She says, Kay. Again, that message comes through. It comes through another time. And then she keeps saying Kay. Then it said, call whenever you are available from him. Around 3:30 p.m. She says, Kay. And then he says, can't talk right now. I'm on the phone and will return your call as soon as I can. It's coming through again. She keeps saying Kay. She tells him she's available at 3:30 because she's oh, it just keeps going. The can't talk right now, can't talk right now. And then she's answering them. You know, it's kind of weird. She's answering them. Then she said, good afternoon on the 14th of March of 2014. Can you please call me at your earliest convenience? And then he says a few minutes. She says K. He says K. She says K again. And then let's see. Mark says, can't talk right now. I'm on the phone. I'll return your call as soon as I can. And he says, I'll be free in a few minutes. Then she says, what is the name of the production company? He says, I'm not sure if we even have a production company. I know the name of the production is Flexen. Flexen. We would be using a company name that we have. One I've had since 2000. And it's Universal Communications Unlimited. If that's the business name, I'm currently using all of our supplement sales. Okay, and then he says, I would appreciate if you could call me when you have a moment, 3/28/2014, then April 11th, 2014. Mark says, can't talk right now. I'm on the phone. I will return your call as soon as I can. And then he says, 10 minutes, question mark. Then he says, hey, Ray, please hold off on talking to the guys. I'm still talking with Teresa. She doesn't want to keep going back and forth, and that's not fair to anyone. I will talk to you very soon, though. She says, okay. Then he says, I can't talk right now. I'm on the phone. I'll call you back as soon as I can. Okay, she says. Then he says, good morning, Ray. This is 5/17/2014. Can you give me a call when you have a few minutes? And then he says, Ray, can you call me? Thanks. She says, just did. He says, can't talk right now. I'm on the phone. I'll return your call as soon as I can. And then he says, can I call you in 15? She says, yes. And then he says, thanks, T just got home. She says, K. May 30th, 2014. Mark says, Ray, Teresa would love for you to be her manager as we discussed today. It probably would be best for the two of you to start it off with a phone meeting between you and Teresa and myself and Tim Savage from Flexen to discuss the direction since you know Teresa so well and you have the same vision, Mark. So then, let's see. She says, this is great. He says, thanks. We're going to need a conference call between you three so we can get things moving in the right direction. Do you have a particular day or time that works well for you? She says, I would rather speak with Teresa first. Of course, he says. She should be calling you on your cell phone today. Thanks. She says, great. I look forward to speaking with her. Okay. And then, let's see. He says, Ray, Teresa and I would like to get together with you and discuss the show in detail. What works with your schedule? She says, I will check my calendar. I'll give you some options for next week. Then he says, thanks. She says, great. Let me know whatever works. He says, she's in Texas right now. This is 6/6/2014. Can you give me a call so we can try to coordinate a time to get together and go up on the studio in Cape Coral? Ray, would you be available Thursday sometime to go to the studio? She says, hi, sorry I hadn't called. It's been crazy. Been a little crazy. We can set something up for next week. I am understaffed this week. I will make sure to set aside whatever time you need. And then he says, no worries. I know it's very short notice, and that's the kind of notice I'm getting with Tammer. He just texts Teresa right now to say that Tim, the guy who's doing the shooting in town until Friday morning, Thursday be a good day. I will see what else he says when he's back in town, because I'm thinking that he doesn't even want to do this, and just see the equipment you have. I want to talk to you guys, right? Town, back to basics, and then you said you were short-staffed. Is everything okay? Oh, I drank the wrong drink. There's like, it's that time of year, she said, when the kids are out of school. Now we're talking about 6/10/2014. And parents take vacations. And patients take vacations as well. I'm not sure yet. I just sent Tammy a text. Then she says, you are right. I would like to meet with you guys as well to check out the equipment. Let me know the time and I'll see what I can do. And he says, wow, as soon as I hear you, I will text you. Right? I will text you. And then he says, I just heard back. Between 9 and 12, I have 2 laser treatments at the office scheduled at 9. I could be freed up but to go by 10. So he's doing laser treatments. He says on 6/11, Ray, can you let me know if tomorrow works for you so I can schedule it with the studio? Thanks. Now he's not getting any responses. Here is he? No, yes he is. Hang on. He says, I sincerely do appreciate your help, and I know the short notice is frustrating as it is for all of us. There is the scheduling issues that we have to deal with currently. Thanks again for understanding. And then he says, just call me when, she says, just call me when you have a chance. And then he says, Ray, can you call me when you get time? She says, will do. He says, just as a reminder, check your schedule for availability next week. Thank you. She says, will do. Okay, and then he says, have a great weekend. And then he says, just a reminder, Ray, to check your schedule for next week. Thank you. And then he says, still need a date, ... And she says, still need employees. He says, good morning, Ray. Teresa scheduling a phone conference with Tammy, whoever the heck that is. Tim and Corey would like to talk about the filming. Maybe you could be in on the idea of their personal and professional skill set capabilities. He says, are you available for Sunday phone call? Looking before noon, maybe 20-30 minutes. Then she says, I'll be out of town that week. I'm really sorry, Mark. This has been and will continue to be a very challenging month. He says on 6/18/2014, okay, can you send us an email with very specific questions that we can ask Tammy about and his production team? We did just solidify to be Sunday at 12 for a telephone conference. It would be of great benefit, even though it's a challenging month. We would actually still love to utilize your, I thought I saw somebody get up. Carolyn's hallucinating. Utilize your experience and knowledge in any way that we can. And this I did think I saw somebody get up and down. It must have been his chat on. Okay. On the TV, the TV's on in there. All right. Where were we? Your experience and knowledge in any way we can. And this phone conference seems to be the closest thing to an actual meeting. Thanks. How's your mom? She's stable. Thanks for asking. I will call and we can discuss some questions. That was 6/18/2014, about a year before the murder. Okay. He says, you are welcome and thanks. 6/20/2014. He says, have a good weekend and a safe trip to Miami, my friend. She says, hi, Mark, same day. The baseball game we ate, the baseball game we ate, that's what she said, which she means are, taking our parents to start at 1 o'clock. Is the call still on for 12? He says, yes. He says, if you're still available, we can call you at 11:55. If so, what's the best number? If you're not available, we can always have you call in and Corey directly, so we don't have to go through everyone's schedule. Hope you're enjoying your visit with your folks. 2 smiley faces. She said, I would have to call them at a later time. He says, no worries, you enjoy yourself. 6:27. Mark says, I hope this does not wake you. Does 5 p.m. on Sunday, what time is it? Oh, it's 10:45. Does 5 p.m. on Sunday work for the phone call? Teresa will call ahead of time to chat. She is an OMH retreat all day Saturday. Then she says, are we still on for 1? He says, yes. Then he says, Ray, thank you so much. This is 6/29 of 2014. Thank you so much for everything you're doing. Your availability in this phone call was important to us as well. I wonder what your thoughts are about their attributes and equipment actually getting the job done. Then she says, can you guys talk? This is the same day. Mark says, I just got your call. I hope she is well. Called you back. My prayers are always going to be there. Please let me know that everything is, and smiley face he puts. Okay, then he says, Ray, I'm going to be talking to Tamer tomorrow about having you and your guys produce the pilot and having Tim and Corey as part of the crew since Tamer subs everything out anyway. Is that viable to you with Tim and Corey still involved? That would be 2 less people that Jasper and Black would need to bring on. She says, I can run it by the guys. It will be out of town till Monday. I'll call you when I get back. He says, okay, enjoy your time out of town. And then he says, hi, Ray. Hello, Ray. Hope you had a nice weekend. We just went through your bank, and I want to say hi. I don't think he means your bank. Maybe her bank of photos or something. Then she said, Mark, the weekend was great. Hope you guys had a great weekend. At home, hope you guys had a great weekend yourselves. Our prayers will be with Josie tomorrow. He said ours was great. We spent the whole weekend at home resting and working on the house. If you have time, let's talk sometime tomorrow. Thanks for your prayers. And she says, I'll call you tomorrow. He says, thanks. And then something's redacted from him. And she says, that is awesome news, 3 exclamation points. He just sends through a Y. And then she says, can I call you in a few? He says, sure. He says, good morning. She says, good morning, Mark. Whenever possible, I would like to have a brief conversation with you and Teresa. Promise to keep it brief. Okay, I will have to call you when Teresa's available after work. And then she says, then when can you and I talk? He says, now. Then there's something of his looks like it's redacted, and she says on 9/10/2014, I'm calling with Sharon. Or phone with new patient. He says, then she says, Kay? she says on 11/7/2014, "What's up, Ray? Hope you're well." She says, "Sorry, got a new phone and lost all my contacts. Who do I have the pleasure of texting with?" Mark Sievers gives his information. Then she says, "Hello, sir. All is well. I'm in North Carolina on work. I'll reach out to you next week, see if we can do lunch or something like that." Okay. He says, "Okay." She says, "I'm calling you back if it's going to your CM, right?" Okay. And then what time is it? Oh, okay. Now I don't feel bad because I was just falling asleep there, but I thought it was like 1:30 or 2. It's almost 5. So, okay, I feel justified that I'm falling asleep there since I had like 2 hours of sleep and I've been stressed in the last 24 hours. I feel much better. Okay, so let me just see how long this is. If this is like if this is like 2 more texts and it's over, I would do it. Oh, they're going on. Oh my gosh, there's pages of these two. Okay. So, oh no, wait, maybe not. Let me see. That's Mimi. When does this end? That's Mimi. Oh no, this ends like in 4 texts. So let's just finish this one out and then we'll know we'll start fresh tomorrow. So she said she's in North Carolina. I'll reach out to you next week to see if we can do lunch. He says, "Okay." This is 11/26/2014. He says, "I'm calling you back," and it's going to voicemail. Then 6/22/2015. She says, "Good morning. Hey, sir, can we do lunch next week?" He says, "Yes, doing interviews right now. Call you later." She says, "Great, talk to you later." That's the end. That's the end. And then we'll come back tomorrow and do some more. Let me go back. Where's the chat? Alice is going to bed. I know, Tanya. I don't know. I haven't been sleeping much. I've been so stressed. But I'm not going to go with that cricket stuff tomorrow because I know it's the tape. Nothing's going to fix it until I get the tape. Thanks, Brindy. Hi, Butterfly Dragon. I was scared though because I thought it was like 2. I'm like, oh, something's wrong with me. I have narcolepsy or something, but no, it's 4:44. I feel good. Now I'm going to go to bed. But thanks to our moderators. I'll check the chat later. This is bad. And thank you all for coming. God bless. Stay safe. Whatever. I can't even think about it. Everybody take care. I'll see you tomorrow. All right, let me see. I put the basket of gifts in front of my thing, and I can't see. Can't see how to get out of here. I'm going straight to bed. I'm not doing cricket. No way.